What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm gonna hit y'all with my thoughts on this brand new track from Ransom and The Game entitled Circumstances. Let's get to it. So this is the first song to be released from Ransom's upcoming album entitled No Rest for the Wicked that is scheduled to drop April 29th. And I believe Pusha T's album is dropping then, so it should be a pretty big release weekend. This single, Circumstances, is produced by Ransom's go-to beatsmith, producer, Nicholas Craven. Now, hopefully, y'all are all aware of the magic that they have created on previous projects. They definitely cook up some marvelous shit when they link. This also features a verse from The Game. It's not the first time the two have collaborated. Recall The Game appeared on Ran and Rome Streets' Coup de Grace, Pray for the Weak track. So while both Ransom and The Game have elite pen games, they represent two different sides of the rap world. Ransom has more of the underdog status, while The Game has seen a lot of commercial success. Even though I never really cared for some of The Game's antics, his excessive name dropping, and some of his questionable social media posts over the years, I'm still not going to discredit his rapping ability. Whether you love Game or hate him, the man knows how to put together some dope albums. Now for this beat, we are getting a warm and elegant soul sample from Nicholas Craven that has a vintage 70s flair to it, which is Craven's trademark. There is something about this beat that reminds me of the Jackie Brown movie for some reason. I can't really call it, but I just envision scenes of that movie when I hear it. I like how there's a synthesizer worked into this loop as well, which sort of gives it a very slight West Coast flavor. I feel the beat is really well suited for Ransom and The Game's rapping voices, so I have no complaints with the production at all. Ransom hits us with two very dope verses that are thought-provoking and philosophical. He's given us some more street scriptures to reflect and meditate on. There's some grown man OG talk thrown in as well. On the first verse, he raps, "Cross me, it's like the world's ending. I turn evil." The second, one of my girls mentioned, "I bench, press, stress, and curl tension." I also really like, "If I offend you, it's not my intention. The judge spoke a couple of words. I was shocked by the sentence." Fire double entendre right there. Very chilling. Look, here's the deal. Ransom was clearly the MVP of this track, which I somewhat expected going into this record, but I didn't think that The Game's verse would be as lackluster as it was. The Game's performance was shallow, half-hearted, and substandard. He really gave Ransom the bare minimum, almost like he thought up this shit in his sleep. Game talked about Ameri clothes, Maybachs, and had a couple of cringe-worthy gun lines. It was the essence of a phoned-in verse, plain and simple. But what makes matters worse is that it appeared Game didn't even ask Ransom what the track was about. Now, I suppose in fairness, maybe Ransom didn't specify or told The Game just to do him, but his subject matter didn't even match this beat. I get that every dope rapper is gonna have an off day now and then. An average verse, they might get murdered or bested on a track. It happens to the greats. But it just seemed that Game didn't really give a shit here. Almost as if he thought, "Oh, well, you're going to get Game on a track, so I'm going to give you some bullshit for this feature, and it's okay, because the fans will still love me." And to top it off, The Game didn't even promote this song on his social media. I mean, I can see why, considering his verse was trash, but still, given the size of his platform, it only would have been right for him to show some love to Ransom. I mean, that's what I think a real one would have done. But yeah, overall, dope scripture-like verses from Duffel Bag Ran, a heartwarming soul sample from Nicholas Craven, and a trash verse from The Game. Still, I like this song overall. I just wish I could find a way to edit out The Game's verse. Let me know what you thought of this track in the comment section below. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out. As always, it's peace and blessings.